What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling just refreshed, Cancer, during this new. We just passed through a portal there. Happy New Year, Cancer. Well, new calendar year, anyway. It was so funny. Someone's just like, "Oh, Happy New Year." I'm just like, "Yes, a Happy New Year." Mercury went direct today. But Cancer, this is yeah. I hope you're now feeling just like more clear and more focused where you're going to be going this for this new calendar year here, Cancer. I feel like the energies are really just kind of getting things ramped up, and a lot of big things are getting ready to take off, and soon all the planets are going to be all awake and going there, for at least for from I think it's January till about April there, Cancer. So that's going to be a big time to start getting some stuff built up there. But that's a whole nother thing there, Cancer. I'll be talking about that on Celestial News Monthly. This is going to be exciting when I got some new stuff I'm adding there, Cancer. I'm just, it's more, just been getting a bunch of downloads here, Cancer. Been learning a whole bunch. So I'm going to bring that information, that energy for you, Cancer. But, okay, we've gone off script. Now, Cancer, the purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your place, ooh, I got on there pretty good there, Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, wherever. Oh wait, wherever, Cancer. Yeah, just come over here, Cancer. This one's for you. And I do tarot cards it's based on our lovely ruler here, the good old moon. Even Rhonda's happy to be in the new calendar year there, Cancer. And I will talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, when she's going void of courses, all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so y'all aware there, Cancer, this is a hold on, Cancer. So sidebar, I don't think I've ever showed this to Cancer. I have a little dice here. It's a little Zodiac dice that I got with one of the decks. I have a couple other ones. It has like the house placements and the planets, and I always put it on the sign that I'm on, just partly as a reminder. But also, it's just like I love that, just having the energy there. But oh, Cancer, this is a general reading. So I'm really getting us off track today, Cancer. We're really kind of taking it easy today. But this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force reading on a situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. It's gonna be great energy. I mean, there's always great energy, but it's just we're going bigger. Why, I don't know. And your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Moon Day as well. Now, then that auspicious day, Cancer. It's the first of the calendar years happened on a Moon Day, our ruler's day. Moon rules over Mondays there, Cancer. Hope you're feeling intuitive, getting some housework there done, Cancer. You know, and that's something I may start talking about too. Just a little sidebar there, Cancer. The Moon does rule over Mondays, and that is a great energy for getting like any sort of housework done, doing any sort of things, can be great if you have any sort of like meeting with women possibly, or doing any sort of like childcare type of things. Really, it's very, very interesting energy with the moon. But also, Cancer, the moon is, we're in a disseminating moon, or a waning gibbous phase in Virgo there, Cancer. And I like this energy because Virgo is a very analytical, very focused, methodical type of energy. Ooh, I like this, Cancer. We're going to talk about that in a moment. And I feel that's a great energy to start this calendar year with, Cancer. But Virgo energy is a very methodical, focused, detailed kind of signs there, and this can be a very great energy of figuring out what we can effectively let go, what is, and really kind of get ourselves organized as to how we're going to fill up that space with the things that we're letting go or making room for their, Cancer. And this can be a great energy too, just checking out how this, whatever it is that you work on, how it does impact your routines, your health there, Cancer, your well-being. Just kind of checking in with that too, seeing. And once you got your main thing there integrated there, Cancer, I feel like that helps unlock some other areas where it's just like, oh, okay, I've been fixing myself here, but now I've noticed this thing's out of balance, or this thing's out of balance. So it's like, okay, how can I get this back in order? But I feel like too, Cancer, being mindful with Virgo energy, just in a lower vibration, can be overly critical sometimes. I feel we can, in this reflective energy, sometimes we may have a tendency to beat up on ourselves. Maybe we could have been better, could have been further along, could have pushed, and you can absolutely do that, Cancer, but I feel like there's a constructive way of doing that. So we want to be mindful of that when Virgo energy. And then last little bit there, Cancer, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. And the decks that I'm working with, I've included links to them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching their Cancer. There's a link for very, very great energies and insights and that they bring, Cancer, so I think you really enjoy them. But there's a couple links for some astrologers that I like watching, some apps that I like working with, Cancer, so definitely check them out. All types of tools for you going into the new year. But let's get into your general energy of the day there, Cancer, and look at you just kind of cleansing yourself there. You got the healing waters there, Cancer, and I really like that because I do feel like that this is you just cleansing the energies, kind of like washing off that 2023 energy now that we've passed through this calendar portal of into this new calendar year here, Cancer. And I like how this person here is cleansing themselves in this fox here. It's like filling themselves up with these new divine type of energies there. I feel like it's like, what are we washing away? What are we making space for? And then what healthy things or healthier, higher vibrational things are we bringing into our world there, Cancer? And I feel too, I'm always talking about us cleansing our energies, being a just being a spiritual being in a human body in general, but especially, when you have a lot of water if you have a lot of water in your chart, Cancer, even just a little bit, you want to make sure you are extra sensitive to that energies, and you pick that stuff up. So you do want to make sure, not even in just like a physical sense, like cleaning those energies off there. Even I feel like doing some meditations possibly, and I really feel too, Cancer, because that's interesting, that little desert patch was kind of sticking out to me there, and I feel that it's paying attention to where you're feeling like, I feel like as a whole there, Cancer, things are improving with this healing waters in a sense, especially if we've been kind of syncing up with these energies, getting more of a routine, really kind of doing that good work there, Cancer. I do feel like that there's this, this, it's paying it being it's like this sharper awareness that is coming in with these healing waters. It's just like, okay, we've met ourselves at this deeper level, but is there more around us, before we move on to this next thing? There's these paying attention to these nuances in a sense there, Cancer. But let me get some tarot on this, Cancer, see if I can get some better words for this. And Cancer, and that might be, as I was just thinking about that, I might get caught up in a Virgo spell. But I feel like even too, just even thinking about that little desert spot, that not letting that thing where, like, because there's always something that we can be working on there, Cancer. Not letting even, like, that the fact that there is more work to do. Try not to let that deter you or get you in this or dishearten you or anything along those lines, like get into where we're beating ourselves up like, no matter what I do, it doesn't seem like I can get this thing that, that's a nice little healing water card there, King of Cups. But hey, let me get the rest of your cards there, Cancer, before I get into that. Alright, Cancer. I like this, Cancer. That's a great example for that. I actually just got done doing the reading, and the Strength card popped up, Cancer. But Leo. But you have the King of Cups, and a lot of swords. The 4 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Strength card here, Cancer. And what I with this Two of Pentacles, this is kind of where I was getting at with this, with that always having something to work on, or because Virgo seeks that, again, can seek that energy of perfection, wanting to be because they see all the ways that they can build themselves up, but finding that sense of balance and maintaining that is really hard, Cancer. There's always going to be something where we're in harmony for a little bit, then something throws out, but knowing that it's part of the cycle in a sense. We need to be thrown out of balance in order to grow, to experience different types of things there, Cancer. And I even feel with this Seven of Swords here. It's interesting, Cancer, because I feel with this that there's almost it almost feels like that we're trying to, and I'm not sure how to explain this. It's almost like we're trying to like tiptoe around something, some sort of like whatever this desert patch might be. This could even be something where, because something about that is giving me this energy of like meeting yourself where you're at in a sense. It's in what it's like how this I feel like how this figure is looking at these swords with this sense of like almost like regret, or this sense of like anguish or something along those lines, Cancer. I almost feel like that it's making peace with these more kind of drier selves, like these sort of like energies where we may have maybe like succumb to our fears in a sense, or let me get a little bit more on the Seven of Swords here, Cancer, before I move on from this, because that's a very interesting energy there. Because I almost feel like that it's like you've taken more from a situation than that you think, and I feel like that we're telling ourselves that we're. Let me get the clarifiers here, Cancer. Thank you. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands, for the clarifier, the Seven of Swords is clarified by Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here, Cancer. And I feel that for some, that it's allowing yourself to, because the Page of Wands, he's one that's really he's this very excited type of energy when it comes to thinking about the future here. And I feel for some that we may be telling ourselves that I almost feel for some it's like we know that we could do more, but it's like we're taking this shortcut energy in a sense, and like maybe we've been, I don't know, kind of like maybe beating ourselves up in the sense of that we don't, that there's not, I don't know, Cancer, that we can live up to like this potential here. Like, I think I'm gonna move out of that, Cancer, but I do feel one other thing here with the King of Cups there, Cancer. I do feel that I do feel like it's seen with this King of Cups here. I like how he has his little telescope. I feel like it's like seeing things from a different perspective here and allowing the energies from this maybe not so great period of time here. Even like thinking about just how this past calendar year has kind of gone over there, Cancer 2023's been, and seeing it as what ways have we grown, what ways have we transformed, because I even feel like the Nine of Swords could even be this anxiety, maybe even about where the future is kind of going here. But it's like I don't know, it's like this little pocket here is just giving me almost like this regretting type of energy that we may have messed something up, or that we've set ourselves back or something along those lines. But again, it's like this Four of Swords is making this peace with where this energies are going to allow yourself to absolve yourself of these decisions that you've made and known that they have helped you grow there, Cancer. So, but I think I'm going to move on. I hope that made sense. But let me get some, let's get some more tarot on this, Cancer. Hmm. Interesting, Cancer. All right, thank you. Let's see what's going on. Hey, girl. What's good? Welcoming in the new year with some Empress. I'm with it. So you got the Empress here, Cancer, and then you also have some of the King of Cups friends here, because you got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups here, Cancer. Then my girl, the Empress here, and you know, Cancer. And I like too that you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here, because I do feel like this is a time for you to be thinking about how you want to manifest all this abundance here, Cancer. What did you learn during this little desert spell here? And I feel like it's taking though that richness of those experiences and letting that energy wash all over you. Steep into that. Take the knowledge and the, because the King of Swords, he is that intellectual wisdom, and wisdom comes from taking what you've learned, Cancer, and putting it into practice. And then I feel like as you get the rewards of that stuff, they're grounding yourself in that and enjoying the things that you're manifesting. You know, your Ten of Cups, your wish fulfillment, your happy home, happy family, whatever that looks like. Your Ten of Pentacles, your legacy there, Cancer. And see, you know, the Seven of Swords is even kind of giving this, you know, with that Page of Wands and Ten of Pentacles clarifying it, it's like maybe we're not even sure about this direction in a sense. And I feel that maybe we've had some sort of experience kind of rock us a little bit there, Cancer. And it's gotten you really kind of taking really sort of cautious steps, even possibly, you know, where we want this Empress, this abundance, this, you know, all the things that the universe has to offer, but there's this, yeah, there's this fear here with the Strength card to conjure up this force that you do have. You know, we've let a mishap kind of keep you in a box in a sense there, Cancer. And okay, that fills up. There we go. There, now the words are flowing through. But like I was saying earlier, I feel we are in a heightened state of awareness, you know, and it's just going to keep raising. And I feel that you're going to start, even in the tougher times, Cancer. I love that you got this mermaid that's going back, especially the mermaid that's in this background here with the King of Cups, you know, believing in the magic of the universe, that everything is happening for a reason there, Cancer. And it's not meant to just keep you fearful and keep you, you know, the sun, it's a matter of perspective there, Cancer. We can either see the sun is getting ready to rise, or this sun is getting ready to set. But either way, there are always, you know, we're all about cycles, Cancer. You know, from lunar cycles to the phase, the signs that she's in, to the sun cycles, to Jupiter cycles, the Mercury cycles. You know, like this, the precession of the equinox. You know, just all types of cycles that we go through. And And I feel like it's allowing those energies to heal you and to help you grow, Cancer. But I like that. Let's get some. And I feel like even this King of Pentacles too is giving this more kind of grounded approach to life. There, Cancer, kind of seeing things from a really, just a different perspective is what I'm feeling with this. But let's get some advice from Mercury here, Cancer. I'm with it, Cancer. All right, Cancer. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Justice card here, Cancer. And let's switch back over. Because I feel with this energy, Cancer, I feel for some with this Five of Swords that there are a number of things that we could be healing from. Maybe there was some conversations that may have been said here, or some groups that we may not have got along with. I, I'm not even, because I feel like this is even like this Five of Swords is giving this. It's like the energies that we used to be around. It's like we're changing that in a sense with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands can be this card of recognition. This card of, you're this group that is supporting you, that's lifting you up and celebrating you in your accomplishments and you with theirs. Cancer. I feel this is a very, very, very deep kind of card here. Sometimes with the Six of Wands, and I feel like you're getting ready to get to this place where we're changing up our social group in a sense. Where we're kind of gearing more towards people that are motivating the energies in a sense. Not in trying to tip the scales in a different type of direction here, Cancer, with this Justice card. It's like that awareness is what's kind of popping through there. It's like seeing how a certain vibration can cause a certain effect, how our thoughts become things, and like those types of being just more intentional with our manifestation. And if something conflicts with you or doesn't quite resonate with you, then we're putting up these healthy boundaries in in a sense. And I like this energy, Cancer. This feels like this can be one of really deep growth and kind of self discovery here, and one of healing there, Cancer. One that can really help you come into the strength here. And I feel too, sometimes the Five of Swords can be this comparing our energies or where we're at with others as far as like our healing process there, Cancer. But like our Ten of Pentacles, like where our legacy's at, Ten of Cups. And I had a conversation with someone, and it was a very fascinating one. Only in the sense of that they were talking about like the like 1%, and the way they were talking about it was just this sort of grand thing. And I was just like, and I was being mindful of the conversation, but it was more so I wasn't really impressed by the opulence or things like that. It was more so just like the journey that they chose to pick, because it's like every situation I feel like has an issue. There's some sort of, it's not just all just sunshine and roses. There are challenges with everything. Even when you're thinking about like, oh, they have all this money, they have all these things, they have all this stuff, like they have it all in a sense. And it's like, but there's something that they're challenging with, just like all of us, Cancer. And that's the experience that they've meant to go through. Too much of something can be a thing. And I feel like there's just this shift that's kind of happening here, Cancer. It's very, very interesting. But yeah, I hope that that made sense. That was Yeah, very interesting, Cancer. But if anything resonated with you, if you like that, Cancer, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Cancer. If you know someone who's been, I don't know, been just having a tough time with, maybe been overly critical, or, been kind of comparing themselves to others, or, because I hope that, because even with like that story, it was just like, I was more so like, okay, so they're utilize their energy this way. It's like, how can I utilize my energy to get what my wish fulfillment is, my 10 of cups. Like, okay, I set this intention and then achieve it, and then keep doing that and keep building off that and really being mindful with that. But yeah, share this, Cancer. If you know someone who's just kind of going through some healing or whatever that may look like. They're trying to figure out where to go next. What to learn, how to ground this energy. But and subscribe there, Empress. Hit that bell button to get notified when I release videos each day. And then last little bit there, Cancer, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements for your readings there. But check your chart there, Cancer. Get to know a lot about yourself. I've been hearing just like random conversations where I want to say it was like both times I heard it with like no, one instance was talking about a Scorpio and the other was talking about a Gemini. But people are talking about that, and I just had a conversation with someone. I just met a Virgo with a Sag Sun and a Scorpio rising, and I was just like, huh, yeah, that's quite a translation there. So it's just like the conversation, things are changing there, Cancer. But yeah, get to know yourself deeper, and then come on over to my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do weekly videos, monthly ones, yearly ones. I'm getting ready to do the monthly ones for Aquarius here next week. There, Cancers. We're almost in Aquarius season. That's going to be a big one. I'm excited to talk about that one. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, Cancer. So I can get you out of here. Speaking of Aquarius. You got the star card here, Cancer. I love when Spirit does that. And so, auspicious year there, Cancer. And I feel with the star card being here, this is also a card of healing, Cancer. And, I do feel that, we are in an energy of how do we take these lessons from source, and what are they manifesting into? What are we healing? What are we channeling? It's almost like channeling that energy into the water and getting ready to face, because I remember I really touched on the Knight of Wands. It's really, I feel like, to get ready to face these challenges head on with passion there, because there's growth at the end of this. That dragon may seem like a lot at first, but then before you know it, Cancer, that's become this. I know we've and the star card too can be a card of potential there, Cancer. And I feel through this healing that a lot unlocks in you, Cancer. Getting connected with the stars and with source and things, and however that's looking like for you, getting in touch with nature, maybe going for a swim, maybe it's doing some writing, maybe some whatever, some art. But let me get your other oracle card here, Cancer. All right, so I can get you out of here, Cancer. Look at all this healing. So you got one of the special cards in this deck too, Cancer. You've gotten this a few times. You got the Medicine Journey here, which is a card of awaken, heal, and realization. And Cancer, this is giving me a lot of like shadow work, again, a lot of heightened awareness, and a lot of compassion. When you're doing this healing work and a lot of ourselves. I do feel like we realize when, even in the tough situations, Cancer, and I know how this sounds, because when I even think of some of the more not so great things that have happened to me, would I do them again? Yeah, because they've got me to where, or would I, if, I mean, you know what I mean, Cancer, but if I had to go through again to get to where I'm at, like, granted, I would do things a little bit faster, of course, but I understand, or at least I'm starting to understand and to make peace with that, and that can be very freeing there, Cancer. You realize that it's like that seven, so just holding on to something, for what, like, and it's, becoming a lot lighter, I feel like, in this, Cancer. So, but I think I'm gonna leave that there, Cancer. A little something to think about for this starting out this calendar year, and I hope that that made sense. But you stay safe out there, Cancer. With all this healing energy, and take some time, Empress, self care, nurture yourself there, Cancer. We're there are going to be some challenges always, in this new year. There's going to be, I've been doing a little more forecasting. There's going to be some wonderful energies there. There are going to be a couple, few tough ones there. Cancer's eclipses are going to be interesting. We got some, I'm going to start talking about aspects a little bit more there, Cancer. So we got there's a beautiful one that's going to be happening with Venus, Neptune, and Jupiter in May. That's going to be really lovely energy there, Cancer. But yeah, we got a lot to look forward to as well. It's going to be a balance there, Cancer. We're going to grow from this. And you keep eyes on the moon there, Cancer. We're she's starting to get to that state of reflection there, and or she's not starting. She's in that state of reflection there, and yeah, starting to think about where you want to take this next energy there, Cancer. We're gonna have that new moon. I think will fall in Capricorn, so that's a dope place to sprinkle some seeds in the sign of accomplishment. And I will catch you, Cancer, on the next one tomorrow.